Mr. Speaker, I want to move into another area. If one reviewed the 2011-2012 budget communication, one would note that 25 million was allotted for a national job readiness and training program, which consisted of three components: service and productivity improvement trust, a retraining trust, and an apprentice trust. 3. The Service Productivity Improvement Trust was to target 1,000 young individuals, including recent high school graduates and those out of school for more than a year. The second component, retraining, targeted another 1,000 individuals who were mature persons with a view to upgrade their skills in their existing fields or for acquiring new jobs. And lastly, the apprenticeship trust targeted another 1,000 individuals with a focus of acquiring basic and advanced technical skills. Mr. Speaker, both private and public sector would have been involved in these training programs, especially training in areas where shortages exist, including, but not limited to, teachers' aid, after school and playground monitors, and I'm sure it'll probably be used in the urban development and park programs, neighborhood watch workers, medical technicians and health assistants, elderly care providers, information technology technicians and data entry personnel, construction and landscape technicians. And Mr. Speaker, allow me to reiterate that these aforementioned programs were national in approach, and they were not limited, I repeat, with a capital N, they were not limited to New Providence. These were national, the entire Bahamas. It was essential to train and prepare Bahamians for the ongoing developments that we see in existence today. We were preparing for the future. That is, the new developments, Bahama, the Princess Margaret Hospital Critical Care Block, the Child and Adolescent Center at Sandlands, the expanded emergency room and operating theaters at the Rad Memorial Hospital, the new community hospital under construction in Abaco, the new community hospital under construction in Exuma, the new township being developed in Abaco, and the new government complex. Mr. Speaker, they need personnel. Our problem yesterday, we construct, we do things, and we do not have proper planning. You put individuals who are not prepared to do a job, and then they don't perform, and we blame them. We blame them. This is changing the tides. We're trying to prepare individuals so that the mistakes that we made yesterday, we don't make it anymore. We must prepare. 60% of individuals, it's a fact, 60% of individuals, their job performance is down, not because they don't want to work or because they're lazy, but because they're placed in an area that they don't want to be. These individuals have to be trained. If they're trained, they'll be placed in areas that they want to be. And the problems that we see today, we won't see tomorrow. The new community hospital, Mr. Speaker, the new community hospital plan for Eleuthera, and the advancement of telemedicine, teleradiology, digital medical records, and the planned healthcare integration. We're planning for tomorrow. Mr. Speaker, after commencing these programs, the government the government recognized that there were still many, many, many more Bahamians who wanted to be trained, who needed to provide for their families, and who qualified and suffering, but yet was anxious for employment, anxious for training, anxious to provide for their families, to become independent, and anxious to become involved in this new Bahamian dream we are creating. No, Mr. Speaker, no caring government would have limited expenditure to the budgeted $55 million and deny Bahamians these benefits. Therefore, decisions were taken to address the outcries of these Bahamians and to further fund these projects that invested in Bahamians. The FNM administration in 2011-2012 budget launched a public service employment and training initiative that sought to engage in the public service 100 college and university graduates and 100 high school graduates to gain work experience and training in public service. So this was nothing new. Mr. Speaker, colleagues opposite accused the FNM administration of hiring persons in the public sector leading up to the last general election. However, it must be noted that the Bahamians hired were budgeted for, and most of all, apolitically hired.
Guilty.
As we invested in our people.
Guilty. Shame.
Mr. Speaker,
Guilty.
any businessman would understand what I'm about to say. Any businessman would now understand. If you tried to hire 4,000 individuals, applications, policies, meeting requirements, placing them, Mr. Speaker, it is impossible for you to place 4,000 individuals in a matter of months. It is not unusual. It is not unusual for you to take a long time meeting all the various applications, ensuring that they meet the standards, etc., and placing them. It's not unusual. Any business 101 would understand that even up to a year you would still be placing individuals. Business 101, Mr. Speaker.
Shame.